inspires me to see people come together during a time where we can't see each other and we can't hash out all this work face to face. And everyone's, has their own hustle right now to survive, and getting the opportunity to be a part of this project has been a pleasure and a blessing. So, I think a lot of the stigma around sex work and the stereotypes is that it's a struggle, and it really is. And I think if there were all the kinds of resources that people really needed, you would see other aspects of the community thrive. You would see businesses pop up, you would see artists pop up, you would see families thriving. Sex work is ingrained in our community just like any line of work. So when you feed a portion of the community thrives as a whole. I mean, like anything, a community with resources, there would be, mental health would be addressed, physical health would be addressed. They'd be able to support themselves, start businesses, lean into their art, take care of each other, feed their families, leave sex work. I feel like sex work as a line of work would be entirely different,
With the recent movement around BIPOC sex workers and dancers, what have you seen and what do you hope to continue to see?
I mean, I've seen a lot of people voice their opinions and voice their struggles, and there's a lot of courage to speak up. I think there's a lot of racism within sex work that is never addressed, especially when the clientele and the state of white supremacy in our world kind of upholds the way things have always been. And I see a lot of people in my community speaking out and asking for assistance and authentic assistance and acknowledgement, and they're not taking no shit. And it is really powerful and inspiring. Personally, I've seen a lot of black strippers speak out, and it has been a really powerful movement over this summer. And knowing a lot of these sex workers personally, it has been really powerful and humbling, and a lot of learning on my behalf and a lot on the white dancers in my community in this city specifically. There's a lot of work to be done, and they deserve everything, because this line of work is carried by BIPOC sex workers.
When you were asked to contribute to this project, what appealed to you and what's kept you inspired?
Getting the opportunity to work with Scarlett has been great. I love their work, and getting to be a part of a project with another local artist has been wonderful. Getting to work alongside Valentine and Kat has been wonderful. I look up to them in this community and the work that they do, both artistically and their activism is inspiring. And to hear of a project that is nationwide is really exciting. I think getting recognition for Ashley, for BIPOC sex workers, for sex workers those who suffer with mental health. These are things that are not new, and it is really, really amazing to see a project this big be being put together during such a time.